I'll start a new video right away. I just finished the previous one and I am uploading it right now to YouTube. But it's still Monday the 6th of July 2026 and you are very welcome to come along on my day, in my day, for my day. Sorry. I'm on a walk in the forest. It's quite warm, it's 18 degrees Celsius, but it feels a lot warmer. They have taken down a lot of, I think, smaller trees because it's a lot more open now than it has used to be. They have built something kind of nice. I don't know who has built that. I am thinking if we should take this path back. Shall we try that one? Yeah, let's take this one. I like to walk in the forest. It's so calming. Like if you're stressed and you go out in the forest, when you get out, you feel a lot calmer. I'm sorry, my English it's so rusty. I used to live in England long ago, more than 30 years ago. I went to school in Brighton and then I stayed in London and worked as a community service volunteer. And on weekends I went down to Brighton to work in a cafe. Good morning. It's Tuesday and I'm going to have breakfast, coffee and just a crisp bread sandwich with butter and cheese. I'm having a soup and a sandwich for lunch today and some water. And it's crème fraîche on the soup. They have said it's going to be thunder and rain today and it has started. My hair is still a bit wet in the ends and in the back. I just washed it. Yeah, so let's talk about the hair a bit today. I tried to go grey twice. The first try I didn't dye it for 3 years and I just stopped dyeing it, and there are videos on this channel about that first time. I have a playlist of those videos. So I went 3 years without dyeing it, but I went to the hairdresser then and they cut it, I think maybe here in layers. So in the end of those 3 years, there was no visible demarcation line. It all blended in. But then I dyed it after 3 years, and I dyed it for a few months, maybe five or 6 months. I dyed it, and then I stopped again. That is 2 years and 1 month ago. that I dyed it the last time, and I was 2 years without dyeing it this time. And at first, this second time, I tried the dye strip technique, and I have a separate playlist of the second time. So I did the dye strip method for a couple of months, maybe twice, I can't remember. I just dyed the roots of a small strip, and then so there wasn't so the demarcation line didn't show so clearly, but then I stopped doing that too, and just let it grow. And this time I did not cut it shorter because I want long hair, at least at this point. I can change my mind in the future, I don't know, but I have almost always had long hair. But in, I don't know if it was March or April, in the spring, early spring anyway, I cut bangs by myself. That was mistake number 1. And then I went to the hairdresser and she cut it in layers. So now everything here is cut in layers. But that still didn't help the way I felt about my hair. Because I think grey hair can be very different for different people. Some people have very beautiful, shiny grey hair. But mine is not like that. My grey hair it's thin, it feels like somebody has dumped ashes over my face. It's very dry and thin, and like a dead old burnt out bird's nest or something. It's like you take the layer of the hair and peel it off, and left is just a thin, dry, grey hair. I didn't like it. And the grey hair, it made me feel a lot older. I felt like 90 when I looked in the mirror. So I think it's about a week ago. Yeah, a week ago. Exactly, I think. Almost exactly. Or was it yesterday? 1 week. Yeah, yesterday was 1 week ago that I went to the shops and I bought 2 packs of medium brown hair dye. And I dyed it again. And yeah, I don't know how long I will dye it this time. Eventually I will have to go grey someday, but not right now. Right now I want more color. But this is also part of a grey hair journey. I think this can happen to many people who try to go grey, who try to transition to grey. It's not always so easy that you just stop dyeing your hair, everything goes grey and you live happily ever after. This is also part of a grey hair journey. So this is what my grey hair journey looks like. I stopped dyeing it for 3 years, then I dyed it for 5 or 6 months, then I stopped dyeing it for 2 years, and now I have dyed it again. So I have given my hair a break from hair dyes for 5 years in total now. First 3 years and then 2 years. So at least my hair got, or scalp and everything, got a rest from hair dye for 5 years. And like I said, I don't know how long I will keep dyeing it this time, because it will grow, the roots will grow out soon with grey. And I have been thinking either I have to go to the shop and buy a pack of hair dye again and dye it at home, or I have been thinking to maybe book an appointment at the hairdresser and she can just dye the roots and make some maybe highlights or lowlights or something. I don't know yet. I haven't decided yet, but I know that it won't take long. It won't take long before it's time to do something again. Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see. But this is also part of a grey hair journey. I want to show the whole honest, realistic journey. Not just that everything is perfect. You stop dyeing your hair and everything is perfect. My grey hair journey is not like that. So, yeah. We'll see. Yeah, we have thunder now, dark clouds, but it's not raining yet, so we'll see. We'll see if we get some rain or if it just passes without any more thunder or rain. But this was today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.